for a story filled with myth. And so dots from history, men that are sick on the sticks. NCAA football is where they now exist. As guardians of the dynasty, they are sick on the sticks. That head coach out of Florida, Freight Train Shane is the name. Crushing all his rivals, cause that's the game they play. From Philly to Wisconsin, they never stood a chance. If you're feeling salty, get on his show. Trash Talk Tuesday at 9 p.m. There is no weekly, nothing like this exists. These men are all giants, they're sick on the sticks. You try to be just like us, the story's always time. Might as well call Disney, you're a Jedi and we're Order 66. Filthy hands and the U, the hurricanes are ablaze. Count your days cause you're through, Filthy's usual will dominate you. He stabs people daily, so watch out for his blitz. D-linebacker or safety, he's sick on the sticks. And now Jdog starts to growl, gearing up for the big fight. He may play Taylor Swift, but on the field you'll feel his bite. Kiss your ass to the kennel, or don't you get my drift? This man is a dog, he's sick on the sticks. There is no weekly, nothing like this exists. These men are all giants, they're sick on the sticks. You try to be just like us, the story's always time. Might as well call Disney, you're a Jedi and we're Order 66. You think we might be done, but that's where you're wrong. Hive, Torque, and Dog are just the middle of this song. We got Dynasty, Jonesy, So and Dell. Best of us, they're in the mix. I told you we're all sick on the sticks. We got 22 other guys, I haven't even named one. Straight coach who shine, first bombs his move. God's just playing a little game. Expert, it's even in his name. Hard hitter, Evans or even Rich, you could be his next bitch. There is no weekly, nothing like this exists. These men are all giants, they're sick on the sticks. You try to be just like us, the story's always time. Might as well call Disney, you're a Jedi and we're Order 66. This league is Hall of Famers, every single guy. Your league is just a decoy. We got Stevie, Irish, and B-Boy. If you wanna get humiliated, retro NBGZ can't facilitate ya. T-Raw is last in this mix, he's still sick on the sticks. So challenge us to battle, we won't run from a fight. If your league is worthy, you might win the night. But just remember this, we'll make you all rich, because every one of us is sick on the sticks. There is no weekly, nothing like this exists. These men are all giants, they're sick on the sticks. You try to be just like us, the story's always time. Might as well call Disney, you're a Jedi and we're Order 66. How many times do we have to tell you we are sick on the sticks?
We got the Battle of Florida about to kick off here tonight. Welcome, everybody, to Snypz TV Gaming. I am your boy, Snypz, and we got the Sick on the Sticks Week 14 Game of the Week. And this should definitely be a banger, no doubt about it. And welcome back. My guy, Jdog, is in the building. Jdog, what is cracking, brother?
Hey, thank you for having me once again. Yeah, we're really locked in and we're loaded for this game. Super excited for it. You're looking at the records and you're like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. But I'll tell you what, the battle for Florida is always filled with bad blood.
Yes.
And this is no exception. I think we're gonna have a great game tonight.
Yeah, I got a feeling we're gonna have a great game too, man. And the simple fact that we know Freight, he cannot stand Florida State. You understand?
No.
He can't stand him. He can't stand Florida State. So
no.
This game here, although being 2-9, I know it's not been kind to him, but at the end of the day, I got a feeling that this might be one of those games that Freight really gets things going. What do you think about it?
I think so. So I know Freight has changed up his offense like recently. He's going, and when I tell you he's going old school, and I'm not trying to make fun of his age because he made fun of himself when it came to that. I'm not kidding. He laminated a playbook. Like a dead ass playbook.
Oh boy.
So as much as we kind of like, okay, boomer on that one, at the same time, he really has changed the way that he's approaching the offense. So that 2-9 record has had some closer games of late, and I definitely think, he's absolutely going to pull out every single stop tonight as he's going up against Hida, as he's going up against Florida State, and as he pointed out in the chat, those two have been talking shit all year.
Yes. They've been talking a lot of trash. Obviously, this is just one of those matchups, man, this is a trash talking matchup right here. And these guys, again, despite the records, this is just all about, because look, I don't know what's going to happen bowl wise with both of these guys, or playoff wise, I think it's out the window pretty much. But
yeah,
this is just one of those games that you just have to say, this is bragging rights. I need this game.
Absolutely.
I need this game. If I'm Freight, I need this game.
Yeah, no, 100%. And on the flip side of things, too, Hida has honestly not had the season that he thought he would have.
Yeah.
Or really that any of us did.
Agreed.
Okay.
Yep.
But yeah, so as he comes out and takes the field on offense, he came out really strong in the preseason in some of the tourneys we were having, the head-to-head matchups. I know he beat the brakes off of Shane in their first matchup. And there's a lot of shit talk going into that game before they even played.
Yeah.
So I know Hida's not thrilled with the fact that a bowl game is his best outcome at this point. But as they say, the only game is the game in front of him right now.
That's right. Absolutely. So here we go. 2nd down to 7. So we're getting things started. Once again, shout out everybody in the chat rocking with us. I appreciate you guys tuning in, everybody. Again, my guy Jdog is in the building with us. He wasn't here with us last week, but happy to have him back here as we start a 2nd down to 7 here in the pistol set as DJU is getting things going here as he is going to hand it off here to Lucas. He'll cut inside and he'll get a 1st down on a play. So 1st and 10, but DJU regular season for him so far, 2,804 yards, 22 touchdowns, only 15 picks on the year. Again, 6-5 record, not the record he wanted, but nonetheless, he's still over 500 right now, Jdog.
Yeah, and 6 wins, that's the magic number to get to a bowl game. So he should be pretty safe. I think even if he loses this game, he'll have a bowl game. That's the, Florida State is not just trying to make a bowl game, but when you go 6-5, you're happy to at least go to a bowl game.
Absolutely. 2nd down and 7 coming up as Jalen Lucas getting a couple touches early in this ball game. And definitely looking forward to the playoffs that are going to be getting ready to start up pretty soon. Definitely looking forward to seeing who is going to bring home that first trophy here for the Sick on the Sticks. We'll talk a little bit more about that later on as we get a quick RPO to the outside. And that'll bring it down to a 3rd down and 5 coming up. Darius Washington on the tackle there.
Yeah, I think Darius Washington is actually the guy pulling.
He's actually pulling. Apologies, apologies.
But not pulling well, because that play was covered. And definitely, like, closing speed was really crucial there. That kind of play you give up 2 yards on 10 times out of 10, you're fine with that.
So 3rd down play coming up. Jalen Brown on that last catch.
Did remind me that he made hit a quit the second time they played. So
yes, I did see that. I did see that as well, too. As DJU throws a laser, and that is caught. Big play. TTC to the crib for the touchdown.
Oh, man, that was such a great play. The angle the safety took did not do Shane any favors, but when he took over, he kind of made the angle a little worse. I think the tackle could have been made, but also, like, Hidda had 2 guys open on the right side over there.
Yes, he did.
They were practically on top of each other, so great play design. I'm going to have to look back on that one and see what's up there.
Indeed. Malik Benson, huge touchdown grab there for the state, and now here comes Florida. And let's see what Freight could do here on his first drive. Again, 2-9 regular season record here right now for Graham Hurts. His regular season so far, 2,264 yards, 17 touchdowns, 20 interceptions on the year. But again, 2-9 record, no bueno for my guy.
Yeah. And he's got, I think, well, no, he can't have recruits come into this game. I swear, Shane has not shied away from having recruits come to play, visit when he's playing whoever. He doesn't care. This whole season has been, if I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. I'm trying to win, obviously, but I'm not going to not have a guy visit just because I might not win the game.
I don't blame him on that one. There goes Johnson.
Ooh.
Getting the tote there, and he only gets 2 on the play. It's going to bring it down to a 2nd down.
My man just ran 20 yards to gain 2, but I will say I didn't think it was even going to be that. So with the way he started off that run, I'm sure he's happy with 2 yards.
Absolutely. 2nd down and 8 coming up as Mertz is back for the pass here again, and that is going to be caught. And it'll be a 3rd down and 1 coming up here. So 3rd and 1. You're at the 20-yard line.
I think he'll probably keep this conservative and just try to get the first down. You want stability this early on in the game. But I will say, you're going to see a little bit more of Shane doing that as well, what we just saw in the last play with this zoomed out picture. Helps a lot on the wide sets so you can see those guys off the line of scrimmage on the outside.
Oh, and we had a little bit of a stop there for a moment with the stream, but he does get the first, and yeah, he definitely gets the first, so nothing else happened after that. So it's a 1st and 10 here at the 26-yard line, but he does get the first down. So that's a good thing here for Freight early in this game. Let's see what he could come out here and do.
Johnson Jr., that guy, just wants to die. Look at those negative impacted stats. That's insane.
Absolutely insane.
For only being yellow, I don't think I've ever seen it that bad.
And that's going to be an incomplete pass right there. So that'll bring it down to a 2nd down and 10. Again, we talked about it earlier, man. We talked about, again, Freight 2-9. Not the best of seasons. He's probably more than likely not going to get to a bowl game. But I'm curious to find out after this particular season, as far as the recruit party, who he's going to have coming here and what he'll be able to do in a 2nd season. So that's definitely going to be interesting to me. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Right after this play is he's going to go down quickly, and now that's a 3rd down and 13 coming up. So do you have any idea as to what's going on with his recruit party right now here for the Gators?
So it's not been fantastic. I don't know where his recruiting class is off the top of my head. I should have looked into that. But what I do know is that early on in the season, he had a couple of losses where he had like not great losses with recruits visiting, and still got some people to sign as a result of it. Again, I have a pretty poor season with Wisconsin, and I'm running into the same thing where recruiting isn't that hard this year. I don't think this year is going to be the problem for either of us. I think it's going to start to creep up if we continue to play poorly next year.
3rd down and 13 coming up as he is going to launch this up one-on-one action, and that ball's incomplete. So that'll bring it down to a 4th down and 13. And I don't think he likes something. So it looks like he's going
about to bench Mertz.
He's benching Mertz. Yep. So he's going to bring Lagway in.
Yeah. Filthy called it out in the chat earlier. Don't understand why he was starting Merce in the first place. But now, hey, now we get to see it.
So we're going to get, hey, look, we're going to get to see DJ Lagway after the next drive because obviously it's a 4th and 13. Looks like he's going to punt the football out.
Yeah.
So the freshman's coming in. The freshman is a scrambler. FYI, he's got 88 speed. So keep that in mind, everybody, as well.
And that's just a level of the game that Mertz doesn't have. Like, he can't run. So.
Yeah. And as of right now, we can't throw either. So 1st and 10. 1st and 10 coming up.
Oh, man. Body's not even cold. Senior gets benched for his last game. Shane's trying to do right by him. I'm like, Shane, I cut seniors going into the season. You can't have a heart in this game.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those games you cannot have a heart. I agree wholeheartedly with that. No doubt about it. 2nd down and 5 coming up here at the 47-yard line.
Yeah, pretty good field position, all things considered, for Hida, and let's see if he can capitalize on it, make good on it.
So 2nd and 5. Single back set this time around. And back for the pass here for DJ. It launches this up, and that's a nice play right there. Get the first race to tackle, and he is on his way, and he almost gets in. He is down at the 1-yard line. Great play, and a 1st and goal at the 1.
Oh, at a certain point, you're like, just get in the end zone already. He was so close. But honestly, when he pulled the trigger, I was like, I don't think that's there. And his tight end just pulls away right at the last minute and then just starts breaking tackles. Like, can't bring the guy out to the ground.
So here we go, 1st and goal.
Oh, the Superman dive tackle just saves the touchdown.
Yes, it did. So 1st and goal coming up. As DJU straight up the middle for Williams, and he will punch it in for yet another touchdown.
Yeah, not a whole lot to that one. It did look like it got jammed up early, but the hole opened up late on the right side. They definitely, if that had been going to the left side, it would have been blown up. But ended up opening up the hole on the right, and that's a 14-0 Florida State lead.
So 14-0 already. Once again, if you just tuned it in, this was the big play here. Got him down to the 1-yard line, and then he is able to punch it in on a 1st and goal at the 1. And now Florida is going to get the ball for a 2nd time today, and then come out here with DJ Lagway, the rookie. Let's see what he could do here on his first drive here for the Gators.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that DJU would offer up his future firstborn child as a sacrifice if he could have the kind of performance in real life that he's having in this game right now. But besides that, we've talked about it all season with Shane. He just is not a first half team.
Right.
Which is unfortunate when you end up down by multiple possessions in the first quarter, because it doesn't, at that point, it almost doesn't matter how hard you can turn it on in the second half, because it might just be too tall a mountain to climb. So it's very important that he gets points on the board here, and I don't think this game is really ever out of reach because he can do some crazy things, but this drive is pretty important pretty early.
Absolutely. He's going to launch this up here, and he will get the completion and get the 1st down on the play. So a 1st and 10 coming up as we get ready to end this first quarter. I'll say right now, I think for Freight in this game, I think he's going to have to get Montrell Johnson Jr. going with the running game in order to open up the pass a little bit, and he's trying to do it, but it's not working out for him thus far at the end of the first quarter. Let's see what he could do here in the second. But I really do think that he has to get that running game intact, kind of get things in motion before Florida State mess around and gets yet another touchdown, and it really just puts this game away early here in the second quarter. But here we go, 1st and 10 here at the 44-yard line as the rookie Lagway back for the pass again, and he's gonna go down, and that is almost a tip drill pick, and that'll bring it out to a 2nd down and 10.
That D tackle just saw the cookie jar.
Yes, he did.
He got caught with his hand in it. Couldn't get that one down. I'm telling you what, though, I was thinking it just a minute ago too. What we need to see from Lagway is those legs. Like, and I agree with you. They need the ground game going, but I want to see some option. I don't know how much he has in his playbook of it, but I want to see more of it.
And let's see what he does here on 2nd down and 10. He gives it right back to the defense. So a big interception here by the State. And they're going to take off here. One guy to beat. They can't beat him. And just like that, Florida State is in danger of taking a massive lead early in this first half.
Yeah, Filthy called it out. That was a bad read. I think in his head, oh boy.
Oh boy is right. He runs it in on a one-play hitter-quitter for another Florida State touchdown.
You could say he did hit it and quit it because it only took one play.
Wow.
Man, it's ugly now. It is. It's early, but it's ugly. And going back to the interception, I think I'm imagining in Shane's mind you're going to loft that ball over the linebacker, but you can't do that without the revamped passing system, and the revamped passing system sucks. So it's really damned if you do, damned if you don't. I mean, you just don't throw that ball. And then just gives up the touchdown on the very next play from scrimmage. I mean, this is the definition of shell shock right now. Down 21-0 on the road. He's in a really rough spot. Again, it's not over. It's way too early.
Yeah, it's college.
That lady ain't singing yet.
This is college. That's how we got to kind of look at it. This is college football. College football, anything can happen. So it is a possibility that he can make a comeback, but it's not looking too good right now. That's going to be a loss of 3 on the play here. And that's going to bring it to a 2nd down and 13 coming up. Wow.
Yeah. And it sucks because Hit is not dumb. He's coming out there and he's like expecting a run on the first play and just buries it. So now it's already 2nd and 13. You're down 21-0. You're on the back foot. You had to square that entire time.
It's tough. It's tough right now. This is tough right now. This is a tough situation right now for Freight. On 3rd down and 13 coming up. 6:03 remaining here in the first half. Still tons of times.
This is the biggest 3rd down with 6 minutes left in the 2nd quarter you're ever going to see.
3rd down and 13. Back for the pass. Blitz almost got in there, and that's a good in-route. Caught. There he goes. On his way. One got to beat. Can he beat him? He does. TTC to the crib for the touchdown.
Oh, you could not have scripted that better if you're Shane. He needed that bad. It was a great pass. What a great cut right at the end there. That was disgusting. Had like 3 people just made a fool out of all of them. And then it's off to the races.
Great play there by Aiden Mizell. And he uses that 96 speed to just make it happen. A great job there by Freight. And he's somewhat back in this game now, Jdog. It's 21-7.
Yeah, he is. He needs to stop, though. And he can get it, especially, okay, this is the drive you get a stop on. He's on his own 16. He's not getting the ball in your half of the field. Come out, play sound defense, take away what he wants to do, and get the ball back.
He needs a 3 and out here right now.
Important to note, too, though, he gets the ball back at halftime.
Yes,
So
yes. So DJ under center. And he is going to hand this off here to Lucas again, and Lucas will get about 3 on the play. Lucas is up to 47 yards on the day so far. It's going to bring it down to a 2nd down and 7.
And I like, too, what Hit is doing at this point. Coming out in that 2 wide set, couple of plays in a row, or 3 tight last time. Keep him honest. Can't just sit in dime or like a pass protection only nickel. Let's keep him honest, and obviously didn't work out on that play.
And yeah, definitely trying to keep him honest here. It's going to bring it down to a 3rd down and 7. About 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. And again, we just talked about it a second ago. If Freight can get a stop here, force a punt out, he will be in good shape here. But it's a 3rd down and 7 coming up here at the 19. As DJ is back for the pass again. Hits him with the screen pass. I thought he was going to... He tried to D that up. I'm going to give him props for that. He tried to D that up. He just could not get there in time, and it's a 1st and 10 coming up.
He saw it. He definitely saw it. He saw it just a hair too late. Oh, you know he wanted that one.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. So he's going to hand us off here again, and we'll go down and get him about a 2-yard gain on the play. So 2nd down and 8 coming up. Florida State trying to add to this lead, already up 14. Florida just got done with a huge score and getting them to try to get themselves back in this game as DJ comes right back out under center. Back for the pass again, and a blitz coming straight up the middle. Nothing is there, and that's a great job with pressure by the Gators, and that'll bring it down to a 3rd down and 8.
So I was just going to say I love the way that he is approaching this drive because he's like, I can just eat up all 5 minutes, and I'm up 14 already, and if I can score off of this, we're good. But then he does that, and I'm like, DJ can't run. Like, what is you doing, Hida?
3rd down and 8 coming up. Here at the 43.
Another big 3rd down here.
And back for the pass again is DJ, and he's going to launch this up. Defense right there. Oh, he overthrows him. And that could have easily been a tutty, but instead it's a 4th and 8, and just like we talked about, he needed a stop. He got a stop. Now it's 4th down. Florida will get the football back. And let's see what happens here on this punt, as he is going to just fair catch that and start at the 22-yard line. So look, Jdog, he got the stop he needed. What does he need to do here on this drive?
Right now, he needs to run the ball. He's got 3.5 minutes. He does not need to score immediately. You throw the ball, that's fine, I guess. But he needs to. He's got all 3.5 minutes. He can't rush this.
And he has started off with Johnson. Montrell's going to take off, get the 1st down, and a couple extra to boot. And that'll give him a 1st down and 10 coming up.
That's what I'm talking about. You got to play within yourself. Don't freak out. Don't say, I got to rush things. I got to push it. No, you have so much time. Take what the defense will give you. Be patient.
1st down and 10. As he is going to hand this off to Johnson again, getting this running game going. And I don't know where that spin came from, but nonetheless, it's a 6-yard gain, though. It's a 2nd down and 4 coming up.
Have a sneaking suspicion that he meant to spin to the inside, but he's playing 40 chess out here and we're playing checkers. I don't know.
That very well might be the case, but nonetheless,
even the defense has been inspired. Even the defense has been inspired by the entrance of Lagway.
You got 2 speedsters on that left side, and he's going to throw it, and he is lucky that was not picked off, and that's going to bring it down to a 3rd down and 4.
That should have been a pick 6, and he knows it. And he had the slant too. It's tricky.
He's out there trying to take advantage on that left side of the field with Tank Hawkins and also Aiden Mizell, who had a touchdown earlier. Both of those guys with 96 and 97 speed. So he's trying to take advantage there, but nonetheless, he's got to keep the sticks moving. As we got a 3rd and 4, he's got the drag there open. He goes the other way and it's picked off. He had the drag open, and it's another bad read, unfortunately, for my guy.
That's a killer.
Drag is wide open right here.
Yeah. Had a couple of different options, I think, that would, well, I mean, every option's better than throwing an interception. It's easy to say that afterwards, but yeah. X is open underneath and he can run. I sort of get why he makes that call, because out of the break, it looks good.
Yeah.
And now Hida's just coming out and just immediately popping it.
So 1st and 10 coming up as we officially hit the 2-minute warning in this one. 21-7 lead as he is again trying to add to it. As DJ is back for the pass again, and he could take off. He's got a lot of greenery there, and that's going to be a 1st and 10 now at the 13-yard line, officially in the red zone for another score.
That man looks like he is trudging through a swamp when he scrambles. I don't. It's not a pretty thing to look at. Hide the women and the children when DJU tries to scramble. But
DJU is he's got 77 speed. He's not the fastest. He's not the slowest either. But nonetheless, He does get the completion there, and that's going to bring it down to a 2nd down 8, a 2-yard gain on the play for Landon Thomas. That's his first catch of the game. 2nd down and 8 coming up here at the 10-yard line. So at least he's in field goal range. He can put points on the board. And let's see if he continues to try to just play it safe. And no, he's going to sling it.
No.
And big pass
he's
outside.
Thinking 6
and
the whole way.
yeah, and he's going to be a 3rd and 2 now coming up here at the 5-yard line. So just needs 2 yards. 7 for 9 so far for DJ.
Filthy's calling out like our favorite baseball call of all time of Bartolo Colon running somebody down. It's a whole thing. Just look it up.
3rd and 2 coming up here at the 5.
See what he does. He's gonna wind the clock down. That's fair.
Definitely makes sense right now to do that.
DJ, you looking like a bow-legged Komodo dragon.
All right, he's got to hurry up and hike this ball off. It looks like, are they stuck? They're stuck.
I think he got frozen.
Yeah, he got frozen there for a second. Has to call a timeout. I saw with 10 seconds left. I'm like, wait a minute. He's actually stuck.
Right,
I don't know what's going on, but he was actually stuck on that play.
Certainly not anywhere close to the end of the world because, of course, he has all those timeouts that he will not need, but... Sorry, hashtag fix the game. Yes. Fix
Quick
the game.
RPO, and there it is. Another Florida State touchdown.
And Shane's going to be kicking himself. Both because he got beat by an RPO on the goal line and he hates that. And also that he had a free line to just light that guy up and miss the tackle.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying that's the tackle I'm going to make because I would miss the exact same hit, but...
And listen, Malik Benson, he gets his 2nd tutty of the game. Easy touchdown there for him. And just like that, man, it's a 28-7 game. 50 seconds left.
It's very much like it's such a hard place for Shane to be in because this game's not over, but it's like, well, shoot, what do you do now? Like you want to score points, but you can't throw another interception because if you do that, Hitt is probably going to score again. Absolutely.
Lagway's going to launch this up there one-on-one, and that is going to be caught there by Hawkins. He uses that speed. A one-play hitter-quitter touchdown.
Okay, Convict may have spoken too soon, calling that last play the kill shot. Shane comes right back and gets it right back. So, man, he will not go quietly into the night. We know this.
Hey, no, he's not going to go quiet yet, and we just talked about it a second ago, man. Use this speed if you get an opportunity, and he did right there with Tank Hawkins. Big play, and another big tutty here for Florida. Puts him right back in it. Down by 14, so, oh God, he got free. He almost broke it, but he goes down at the 27-yard line of 1st and 10 coming up. That was crazy.
Snypz, you just broke me. Oh God. Yes. Oh, I felt that in my soul, and then you said it. All right, he's got a and Hitt is just taking it there.
Yeah, he got the completion there, but it's a 2nd and 4, 6-yard gain on the play there for Ja'Kai Douglas. So let's see what he does here on 2nd down and 4 here at the 33. Clock continued to tick. 25 seconds left here in the half. DJ's going to launch this up, and he gives it right back to the defense. Here comes Florida, breaking a tackle on his way. Straight and narrow, packed into the end zone for a big-time touchdown.
Snypz, there's only one thing that you absolutely cannot do if you're Hitt in that place, and that's throw a pick, especially a pick on the outside, because those are like always touchdowns. Like
the hate in the heart right now of these Florida Gators is definitely getting it done right now, as on defense they are able to punch in a score. Big job by Bridges, and just like that, they are only down 7 near the end of the half, as Florida State will get the football back with 16 seconds, make it a little bit less after this run out down to the 15-yard line at a 1st and 10 with 13 seconds left in the half.
And you know what's crazy about that? If you go back and look at that play, which we got to because of the glorious replay, thank you, sir, that ball was picked off by 2 different players. If the first guy missed it, the second guy had it.
Yes. Nice cut inside, and he's going to go out of bounds. He does not, and he does decide to call the timeout. So 1st and 10 now here with 7 seconds left at the 41-yard line. Man, this game looked like it was about to be a straight blowout. It looked like it was about to be a straight blowout, and now, within a matter of seconds, the Gators are back in the mix.
3 minutes in real time ago, Convict said kill shot in chat.
Absolutely. There's nothing. Oh, wow. Great play. He'll get the first. Keeps it going. Good cut inside. And he'll make the tackle. And that'll finish the first half. What a first half of action here. 28-21, a 7-point game. And look, Freight is back in this game, Jdog. He's back in this game. And he's getting the ball to start the 3rd quarter.
Well, the in-game announcers love to talk about all momentum, and I'm gonna be that guy. Everyone's like, just fucking put Jdog down right now. He is not. Yes, I am. Olmo may have just switched sides at the end of the first half there, and Shane gets the ball back. So let's see what he can do. Let's tie this thing up.
Let's see what he can do here as he hands it off and gets a positive gain of about 8 on that play, bring it down to a 2nd down and 9. So, look, Convict said in the chat right now that it's a fire under the Gators right now, and it's looking like that right now, especially after that pick 6. That is a huge deal. And now it's a 2nd down and 2. Let's see if the Gators can keep it going.
Yeah, and I don't want to sound like too much of a homer for Shane. Obviously, he and I go back. We're like both, part of the leadership for this league and everything like that. I want this to be an entertaining game. I'm rooting for Shane right now because he's losing. If he takes the lead, I'm going to be rooting for Hitta because what I want is an entertaining game.
Oh, and right now we're getting that, no doubt. As DJ Lagway in the gun right now on 2nd and 2, hands it off. Defense gets in there, and they get the stop. They do gain a yard, however. That'll bring it down to a 3rd down. Montrell Johnson with the tote there. His 10th tote of the day. He's only sitting, his 8th tote of the day, apologies. Sitting at 40 yards right now. So already better than last week. So
yeah, miles better.
Yeah, miles better than last week already. So a 3rd down and 1 coming up. As Lagways comes in a gun set. Again, he's got a lot of speed on the outsides of this offense. Let's see what he does here on 3rd down. Back for the pass here. Quick pass going to be caught, and Montrell will get him another 1st down on the play. The one thing we've not seen yet is the legs. We have not seen the legs yet of this rookie quarterback. I'm looking forward to eventually seeing the legs. He just has to make sure he knows when to go down.
Receive.
And good pass outside there to Montrell. Good cut inside as well. And he ends up getting about 5 on the play. That'll bring it down to a 2nd down and 5.
The pressure came in on that one. That could have been a disaster. But the pitch comes off, and a really good cut by Johnson as well.
So 2nd and 5 coming up.
And I will say, too, the risk of bringing in your fast quarterback and running the option is that he gets blown up, and all of a sudden a couple more hits like that, and he can't throw the ball anymore.
Absolutely.
So then you're just back to square one.
Absolutely. RPO to the outside. That's a fantastic play, and that'll get him a new set of downs. Again, that's the beauty of college, is being able to see people do different plays like this here. This is a great play.
I love that play. I will also say it's not really an RPO. There's no option. You're throwing it to the tight end every time because he's always open. It's just the way that one works.
As Lagway will hand it off here again, and he takes off. Look at this. One guy to beat. Can't beat him, but he does get the 1st down. That is a huge play by Trayon Webb. 1st down coming up. Big play by Florida.
That's a huge play, blocked up beautifully. Just followed those blockers and got where he needed to go. Big 1st down.
1st and 10 coming up as quick pass outside, and there he goes again. Speed kills for another 1st. It's a 1st and goal at the 1 as Freight is looking to tie this thing up. Aiden Mizell once again with a big-time game.
I like that play.
Yes.
I'm gonna go back and figure that one out. that worked out well.
First and goal coming up here at the 1. And Lagway hands it off straight up the middle, and the Gators are able to punch in a big touchdown.
Ties it up nice and clean. A little bit cleaner, honestly, than Hitta's run right up the middle on the goal line earlier, but the same result, a touchdown, and this game is tied.
Oh, not tied yet. It will be
Well, okay, yeah.
if he makes this field goal. Remember, field goals are no gimmies.
They're not.
They are not gimmies. And this time he will get the gimme, though. So we got a tie game at 28. We're back to 0-0, folks.
As soon as you said it, I was like, oh, shit. Don't miss this, because then it'll be my fault.
Yeah, exactly. You jinxed him. You jinxed him in that regard, no doubt. But nonetheless, it is tied up now at 28 apiece.
Yeah, and look, what did I say? There's a lot of bad blood between these two guys, and I did think that would give us a good game,
Oh, boy.
and it hasn't disappointed.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. One gotta beat. Can Lucas beat him? He looks like he's slowing up, but he does not. TTC to the crib for the big-time touchdown.
Man, we don't have time to talk. Like this game has just turned into non-stop, furious pacing of the scoring. These guys are going back and forth like at the speed of light. So what a beautiful read on that. He's had a couple of really good returns this game, Hitta has. We can't let that go by the wayside, because that is, like, sometimes the returns are a little bit cheap, but I still think you have to be, well, that one was,
yeah.
On the replay, I'm like, oh, wow, yeah, that was a massive one on the right side.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, you don't want to overlook those, because I think it does take a certain amount of skill to take them to the house sometimes. That one was pretty easy, it looked like it. But
indeed. So here comes Lagway back to work, and he is going to not be able to get that one off. I mean, that was actually a very good play call. Just bad execution on the play, and that's going to bring it down to a 2nd down and 10 coming up.
Yeah, halfback got caught up on the offensive line trying to get out of the backfield in the screen, and that happens not all the time, but like often enough in this game. Way more often than I ever remember it happening in any other EA football game that I've played.
Absolutely. 2nd down coming up. And 10, and he's going to hand this off here as Montreal will gain only 2 this time. It's going to bring it down to a 3rd down and 8 coming up. Once again, everybody, big shout out to everybody that's here with us. Thank you so much for tuning into this Week 14 Game of the Week here for the Sick on the Sticks College Football League between Freight Train Shane and hard hitter Gators and Seminoles here on Snypz TV Gaming. Myself and my guy Jdog in the building. Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in and showing support here once again. It is greatly appreciated. As always, each and every Wednesday it goes down here at 10 p.m. Eastern Time for this Sick on the Sticks League. 3rd down and 8 coming up as Lagway is going to get a lot of time here, and he waited for the perfect time to throw that football. You can't ask for better placement there to Montrell Johnson. 1st and 10 coming up.
You won't see better placement. And honestly, he should have been more open. He kind of like had a weird running into the defender on that one. But like, what a dot down the seam.
Great play there on the 1st and 10 now at the 40. And now Freight is coming out with some great play calling. Oh, almost got the cut. Oh, he fumbles. Wait a minute.
No.
They got to bring that back.
Surely.
That has to come back.
Surely.
That has to come back. Let's see. That has to come back. There's no way that could have been a fumble. No way. There is absolutely no way. He's down.
Yeah.
He's down.
His knee's down. His knee's down. I think they all know.
And they're going to call it a fumble.
Can he not challenge this? Why didn't he?
Wow. I got to go back and look at this. I mean,
there was a part of me that was like, maybe it was just, no, but his elbow was down at least.
Wow.
Shane says he tried to pause. Couldn't, I guess.
Wow.
Well, hey, let's catch up to the here and now, because it's 3rd and 8. So if he can make a stop right here, does it still suck that it came to this? Sure, but like, if he can just make this quick, it's almost like it didn't happen.
Wow, that was nuts. 3rd down and 8 coming up here at the 40. Gun set here for DJ. He brought the safety in, and the defense gets right through, and just like that, it's going to be a 4th and 8. So look, Filthy said it in the chat. Control what's in front of you. He did just that. He's going to get the football back. Great job there defensively by Freight. And now he gets the football back here as Hawkins, who had a touchdown earlier. This time he won't be able to get anything going here. And it's a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Yeah, exactly. It's another way to say it that I heard when I was working in the restaurant industry is control your controllables. Yeah. Right? Just the same exact sentiment. There's a lot of stuff that's going to happen that you can't control.
Right.
And not to get too philosophical, but like I sometimes wonder about like life generally. Like, how much of this am I actually in control of?
Hey, you're right for you're right most of the time. And Montrell's going to get another big gain here, and that's going to be a 1st and 10 now at the 40. He's up to 76 yards, so he's getting real close now to that 100-yard mark. He's looking really good here right now in the second half.
Yeah, and honestly, his gate, like, he is so happy to not be in the first quarter right now, because since then he has turned it on.
Indeed. Big shout out to my man Rack in the building. Good to see you, Rack. No problem at all. I love making calls. You know what it is already. And look, we are down to the final quarter. 35-28 in this one. Man, look, Jdog, this has been an excellent game as it is showtime and go time here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, this has been such a good game. This is exactly where we want for it to be in this kind of position. And hey, each of these men have to look each other and look themselves in the mirror. Who wants it?
And right now it's looking like Freight wants this thing, no doubt. He's going to get another 1st down here at the 35, so that at least puts him in field goal range. And now let's see if he can keep things going here on 1st and 10.
Mizell, the freshman, is terrorizing this Florida State defense right now.
Yes, he is. And a nice toss play.
Oh,
no! Trickery. One got a beat, and he can't get the first. But that's an absolute fantastic play. And that'll bring it down to a 2nd down and 1. Great play call on that one.
You ever see like a puppy that's fairly well trained, but still just a puppy, and you put the treat and you tell it to sit and wait, and it knows it could just go get the treat whenever it wanted, but it's got to wait and be patient?
Yes.
That is Shane not calling an end around until the 4th quarter.
Hey.
Like, I promise he's itching to play that, but he waited until the perfect moment, and it sucks that he only had one guy to beat and didn't do it, but hey, big gain, and now it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 coming up. Lagway back, he's got the flat wide open, and there it is. Nice cut outside, and he almost gets free. Ends up getting about an 8-yard gain on the play, and that'll bring it down to a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Yeah, great move there to get some extra yardage. And also, great read. Hey, he's playing smart. Keep it simple, stupid.
There you go. 2nd down and 2. RPO to the left side. Is going to get the catch, get the 1st down on the play, and then some. And now it's a 1st and goal here at the 10. Trying to tie this ball game up. Can Freight get it done with 4:38 left here in the game? 1st and goal coming up here at the 10. Lagway under center. Single back set. He's got 4 wideouts there, again, a ton of speed. Hands it off, breaks it to the outside, and gets about 3, it looks like, on the play. Is going to bring it down to a 2nd down and goal.
I like that he stuck with the run anyways, because Hida was absolutely daring him to do it. Thing, though, is when you bring everybody to the line of scrimmage, like, one hole can just mean a touchdown. So I'm glad that he stuck with well, and he changed the play, so I don't know if it was originally a run or not. But I'm glad he stuck with that. Because the other thing, too, the windows are really tight in the red zone. You cannot afford to throw a touchdown or an interception. I'm sorry.
2nd down and goal coming up here at the 7-yard line, trying to flip the play around a little bit. 5 seconds left on the play clock, and he's not going to get this off in time. He's got to call a timeout. Looked like he was going to try to get a little swing going there, but he was not going to be able to get that off in time at all. So good job in calling a timeout.
Yeah, well, I don't think he meant to do that because I know... Well, wait, no. Do we have a you can't flip the play rule? I know we used to. I don't know if we do or not, but I know we've talked about not doing it. It used to be some like really, really wacky stuff you could do by just flipping the play.
He's got to hurry up and hike this ball off. And will he get it off in time? He does. Good handoff here to Montrell. And Montrell is going to punch in another Florida touchdown.
That's the equalizer. He had a lot of flashing lights on that play, but it was pretty simple. It was going to be a handoff up the middle the whole time, but all that motion gets the defense a little bit discombobulated. They're running around, they're like figuring out assignments, and then you just hand the ball off to your bruiser, have them run straight up the gut, score a touchdown.
That's just great blocking as well too there for Florida, and just like that, another tutty here for the Gators, and we're tied up at 35 apiece. Last game of the year, I believe, for both teams, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes.
Unless Florida State makes a bowl. If Florida State makes a bowl,
Well, yeah.
then
So
they'll have another game.
Florida State will make a bowl game, and they will. Well, they think so, because I've even seen a 5-win team get a bowl game. So 6 wins used to, and I think still does guarantee you a bowl. This is Shane's last game for sure.
Yes.
Unless I'm trying to think if there's another week 14 game for anybody, or is that Army Navy week? I'm thinking now.
Yeah. If you get a chance, look that up. Let me know if that's the case. But I believe that this is the last game here, though, for Florida.
I think it is. Filthy. I know you're in chat. I know you're watching. Can you check that for me real quick?
Second down and 5 coming up at the 21. So he's going to hand it off here to Lucas again, and he gets a stuff once again as he squats down right in front of Lucas. And that's going to bring it to a 3rd down and 8 here at the 18-yard line.
Man, it's funny now, right? Because all of the pressure is on Hida. And remember, the last touchdown he scored was on a kick return, so he hasn't moved the ball a ton in the second half. Yeah,
absolutely. 3rd down and 8 coming up here at the 18. Back for the pass and a quick flat play, and does he get it? He does not. That is great defense once again here by Freight, and it's a 4th and 1, and decision-making time here for the Gators. As we get to the 2-minute warning, it is tied up. Is he going to go for it here on 4th down?
I think he is.
This is a big play if he decides to go for it. And we're just waiting for the pop-up to see what happens here.
And I'm pretty sure this is allowed within the rules, but it is one of those situations where I'm like, and in college, listen, there are teams that would go for this without question. So, man, it's just 1 yard. That's what you're telling yourself, right? Yeah. It's just 1 yard. Like, if we can't get 1 yard, what are we doing here?
He's going for it. And he almost got in there for the tackle. And he does get the 1st down. Freight was there. He was there for that tackle.
He was there. That was so close, but the drive lives on.
He is right there. If Freight clicks on number 10, he would have probably been able to dive and get the tackle more than likely, or at least an opportunity. Yeah, that could have been ball game there.
And to be clear, he shouldn't have had to click on. 10 should just dive.
I agree.
What are you doing?
I agree. DJU wide open for another first that puts him in field goal range, and never mind the field goal. He punches in another touchdown.
Yeah, that's a great read. That guy should not have been that wide open. I think Shane got caught on the coverage guy and probably didn't expect it. If I had to guess, he may have gotten stuck by trying to do pre-play adjustments, and it flicked him out to the DB because he was absolutely not ready for that. But I agree with Filthy and was going to say that as well. It's better that they just let him score at that point, because now you've got, a minute and 41 seconds to try and tie it up versus letting him just bleed the clock out and kick a field goal.
Now mind you here. Now the fact that this is college football, we all already know that 141 in college football is like 5 minutes left in Madden. I'm just telling you right now, it's an eternity in this game. Yeah, especially when he gets first downs. Again, if you don't know, if he gets a first down, the clock will stop until the ball is put down by the referee. The zigzag route here, clock will continue to go with a $1:35 remaining. Here it's a 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard gain, and Freight has to kind of get things in motion right now.
Yeah, I haven't seen if he's adjusted his what am I thinking of? Like his pacing, I guess. Like on the actual term, but you know, where you can go 2 clock or hurry up or the tempo.
Oh yeah,
I don't know if he's
tempo.
adjusted the tempo or not.
Oh, defense is right there. And he tried to get free from the first sack, could not get through the second. It's a 3rd and long now coming up, and that is not good here now for Freight. 3rd down and 17 coming up. Wow.
Right, but you don't need all 17 though, right? And I hope he's thinking this, because this is well beyond 4-down territory. So
here we go. 3rd down.
Yeah, this is his
and
last game.
wow. So 4th and 28 coming up, and this is definitely not where he wants to finish this season with a 4th down and 28.
Man, that pressure off the edge. Just beat him immediately, and there's nothing you can do.
Here we go, 4th and 28 coming up. Let's see if the offensive line can help him out a little bit.
There's no way this works twice, right?
And he is going to launch this up, and oh my goodness! Are you freaking kidding me? Are you kidding me? That just happened. That did not just happen. No, it did not. That did not just happen. No, it didn't. That did not just happen. That did not just happen.
Sots, one of you clip that shit right now.
That did not just happen. There's no way that just happened.
Oh
my goodness.
The ball's on that guy.
Oh, he's going full trickery mode here now. Oh, good cut aside, and he'll get knocked down with 10 seconds left. I cannot believe this last play.
That was insane.
He got hit. The ball goes in the air. Unbelievable.
You can't. Did he think this would happen? Like, I don't even. Look at that flip. All right, we're back to live, though.
Look. Convict, I agree with you 1,000%. If he scores, he better go for 2. If he scores, he better go for 2. It's a 3rd down and 1 with 4 seconds left.
He did get pushed out of bounds, right? This always makes me nervous.
I would call a timeout if I'm him right now. I would call it. There's 4 seconds left. I would call a timeout right now just to play safe.
That's fair, because it's not like he's gonna need that timeout anyways, right?
I mean, at this point, that's where it's at.
Yeah.
I can't believe he made that
4
catch.
seconds. Yeah.
3rd down and 1.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
This is it.
For the marbles. And the ball's on this guy. The ball's on this guy.
Oh my!
Can't punch it in. He got robbed, and Florida State squeaks by 42-35. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Wow. I cannot believe the way this game finished. Look at this run. He got free, and he could not get it. Oh, my goodness. He could not punch it in. Wow.
I guess the ball is somehow not across the line.
I just can't believe it. And he's going in to look for it. He's going in to look at it. We're staying here right now. I want to see this because
I'm 100% with Filthy though. Like the fact that he was even there is luck. Right here, he's fucked. He shouldn't even get to the end zone.
Oh my gosh.
That's a touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
That's the angle though. Yeah.
That angle.
Well, but his knee's down though.
But I don't know, man. I don't know. Because I think the ball was still in the plane when his knee was. No, his knee is up. Look at that. His knee's still up.
Yeah.
That's a touchdown. He got robbed.
That's a touchdown.
He got robbed on that one.
He did.
Wow.
That's insane.
That is absolutely. Frank, leave it right there. Leave it right there. Leave it right there. No.
No, the frame, one frame.
Yeah, one frame up. One frame up right there.
Oh?
Yeah. Look at that football.
I mean, that's so close. I realize I think you're right, but it's so close.
I don't know, man. Look, let me tell you something now. Let me tell you something right now. Like that.
Tell me something, Snypz.
Listen, that play, okay? I just had to do I had to take a quick still shot of that. I had to take a still shot of that. I really did. You see that angle ain't gonna help. That angle won't help right there just because you can't see where the knee is at.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
This is the play, though. This is the play everybody wants to see. Let's be real. It doesn't matter that he lost. That he hit this is disgusting.
This is 4th and 28 for those that are just tuning in.
This is insane.
4th and 28.
And it's like...
He flipped that ball out. He flipped that ball out. Look at that. He flipped the ball. Freight. Big up to you. He flipped that ball out.
Dude, and pardon my French, but that guy just said, well, I'm fucked, but here you go.
Yeah, that's what he did. Yo, Freight flipped that ball out.
That was insane.
Wow.
That was insane.
What a finish in this ball game. And once again, I'm going to show everybody the still shot. I don't got no choice. I gotta show the still shot on this thing. Freight, big shout out to Freight for doing it real quick so that way I could give him the still shot. But you guys in the chat, let me know. This is your still shot. That's your still shot. There's no knee down. Where's that ball at? Is that ball on the plane?
Hang on, sir. Your screen is looking at the logo for tonight's game, which is fantastic and a great still shot, but not, I think, what you wanted.
Well, the still shot's coming. The still shot's coming.
Here it is. Yeah.
Still shot's coming. Now, that right there, to me, that's a touchdown.
Yeah. That's
a touchdown. I don't know how you don't call that, but that's a touchdown. I don't see... let me make sure, Jdog, I got this correct. He's got 2 knees, right? I'm just making sure. Us humans have 2 knees, right? I'm just making sure. We got 2 knees.
As far as I know, listen, I haven't read his health report. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he's got another knee hiding. Maybe. I don't know. But
it's the invisible knee. It always gets you.
Yeah, oh my gosh, that was a wild finish. That was a wild finish, everyone. A wild finish. Listen,
I'll call it right now for the both of us. That's the best game that we have broadcasted in this league.
Yeah, that was a banger of a game. And this is a team. These are teams that are now 2-10 and 7-5. And that was the best game that we've had here in the Snypz League. Broadcast.
Yes, sir.
No doubt about it.
It ain't always about the record, baby. Sometimes guys just play.
It is not about the record. And again, guys, if anybody here was just tuning in, one more time, this is a 4th down and 28. Okay? A 4th and 28. I'm gonna keep it in slow-mo right here. Okay? 4th and 28. Freight gets the football here. He's about to get tackled. Freight flips the football. Okay? He flips the football. The perfect flip. He's hit already, but you see the ball is in the air. He hits him.
Yeah.
In stride.
That is just
he hit him in stride and is able to get the first and then some to get the first down. That was absolutely insane. Wow.
It was, especially when you consider. So I know it was earlier in this league we had an amazing flip. That was by Smooth, I'm pretty sure, with Ohio State, and it was crazy. It was a fantastic play. This definitely trumps that because of the context of the game. It's 4th and 28.
Yes.
This game is over if he doesn't get a first down. And then he throws it underneath, and I'm like, okay, I get it. He's open. Maybe he's going to try and break a tackle. And he's like, nah, motherfucker. Here's that 4D chess I was talking about earlier. He just pitches the ball. Like, that's the best play I have ever seen in a user game.
Yeah.
Ever.
That was absolutely wild. And Freight, again, big up to you, Freight. That was an incredible play on 4th down and 28. Freight flipped that football in the perfect situation, and he hit the guy on stride.
Yes. It's like they drew that up.
Yo, he hit him on stride. And I'm just going to do full motion, and then I'm done. I'm not going to do it no more tonight. This is full motion. He hit the guy on stride to get that. That is just unreal. Wow.
Just watching it in real time, I almost didn't know what happened. Like,
yeah.
It's just like, what?
Yo, that was crazy. Incredible finish. So look, guys, I believe the next time you're gonna see us here on Snypz TV Gaming is playoff time. So playoff time is about to come around real soon. I know you guys. I think you guys advance every 3 days, I believe.
Yeah, it's like every 2 to 3 days, depending on when people get games played.
Right. So I know that the playoffs are right around the corner. So you guys that are about to start hitting the playoffs, get ready. Get ready to get some Snypz scheduling going, because the only days I know for sure that I will not be able to do is because we're going to be doing, obviously in playoffs, it's not going to be, for example, like on a Wednesday. We might be doing playoff games on Monday. We might be doing some on Tuesday. We might be doing some Wednesday. It could be whichever day. But but what's going to end up happening is, because the only days I will not be able to do is the September 8th. Obviously September 8th is opening NFL kickoff weekend. So I know most guys ain't gonna want to play games then anyway. But I do have I have a draft special that I have to do at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. And then September 14th, which is the following Saturday, from 6 to midnight Eastern time, I will not be able to do any games because I am hosting a actual draft here, a fantasy draft here on Snypz TV Gaming. It's for a Madden League. It's for the HHK Madden League, and they're doing.
Who the hell is drafting fantasy that late?
These guys. Let me tell you something. Big shout out to the HHK family. Those guys, they go 14 to 16 hours. They pick every single player. I'm not doing 14 to 16 hours. I'm only doing from 6 to 12. I'm doing from 6 to 12. Okay, but they're gonna keep going as the night goes through.
PM to AM?
Yes.
So you will be doing 6 hours of coverage, and they still won't be done?
I will be doing 6 hours of coverage, and they will not be done. They will not be done.
Legends.
Yes.
What absolute legends.
They will not be done. So if you guys get an opportunity against September 14th, come through, come check it out. You don't got to stay there for 6 hours, obviously. But I'm telling you, these guys are crazy with it, but they do what they do, and they've done it for years, and they have not steered away from it, and they're continuing to do it yet again this year. And I definitely can't wait to. This is my first time covering it for them. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. But again, big shout out to the House of Hard Knocks League for PS5. I believe they're doing Xbox as well too, because it's all crossplay now. But that's gonna be crazy. That's definitely gonna be crazy, no doubt. But look,
that is crazy,
man. That was an excellent game, to say the least. And Jdog, I can't wait to get to the playoffs, man. I can't wait to get to the playoffs.
Me too. So of course I'd love to have my team in the playoffs, and then maybe like I could get a game casted for once.
That'd
but
be
we
nice.
played like shit all year, so like we don't deserve it. And I'm genuinely looking just about as much forward to casting one of those games with you as I would be to playing one, because this is always a real great time. And I just, oh man, I literally am going to be processing this game tonight for at least a couple more hours.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
just so much happened. It was like, oh, it's everything. Like, what more do you want? Are you not entertained?
If you weren't entertained after this game, I don't.
Yeah.
And I don't care about the records. If you were not entertained by this game, I don't know what game you could be entertained by. This was.
If you weren't entertained by
classic.
this game, you got to check your pulse.
Yeah, this is
because I don't think anything is gonna do it.
This was an instant classic. And guys, don't forget, this game is gonna get bought over to YouTube as well, so that way this game lasts forever. This is an instant classic, so this is definitely going to be on my YouTube page. So please make sure you drop a sub over at Snypz TV Gaming. That's SNYPZ TV Gaming, all one word, on YouTube. Make sure you follow me there. Because again, this game will be there in its entirety forever. Twitch doesn't keep everything forever. YouTube does. So we're going to be bringing it over there as well. So please make sure you go over there and you show some love. And big shout out, Jdog, thank you so much, brother. Jdog just gave away 10 community subs in the chat. Big shout out again to Jdog for giving away all the subs. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, I appreciate the support again, brother. Thank you so much for the support with the community subs. Thank you, and thank you again. Absolutely fantastic, Jdog. Thank you so much, man.
What I'm loving too, it like hit all the people that were in chat tonight that didn't have a sub. I was hoping so.
Hey, there it is, man. There it is. So they get a sub now, and man, that was excellent. That was absolutely excellent, man. So look, guys, with that being said, we are gonna get on out of here. And again, for my guy Jdog, this is your boy Snypz. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, the final count in this game, 42-35, Florida State and Hitter squeaking by the Florida Gators. They really genuinely squeak by. And guys, if you are just here, when I say squeak by, I mean what I say. Squeak by. This picture you see here was not a touchdown. So they just squeaked by.
that picture will live in infamy.
Yes. And it should be a touchdown, but it was not, unfortunately. Man.
Alas.
So crazy. All right, guys, with that being said, we're going to get on out of here, man. Take care. Be blessed. We are going to catch you guys in the next one. Again, for my guy Jdog, I'm your boy Snypz. Thank you so much again for tuning in. We are out of here, guys. Slide, folks. All right, I think I got you muted. I think you're good. Oh my gosh. Wow.